John Hunt.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I want to talk about the proposed disposal of Mary Street and the High Street car park, both the same thing in Taunton. If you're at the main Vivery Park gates, it's across the road, more or less, to give you some idea of its location. The decision was made, the proposed disposal decision was made by Somerset Council's Executive at the meeting held on the 5th of August last month. At that meeting, and on the assumption that the car park is to be replaced, probably with flats, I commented it will help address lingering issues of antisocial behaviour in this part of town. I then went on to say an alternative use for this site is a good idea from that perspective. My comments were quoted in the local press article, one using the headline, "Councillor welcomes plan to turn Taunton car parks into flats." This was understandably taken by several residents to mean that I supported the removal of this very popular car park, which I do not. In fact, I'd rather see the existing car park secured and policed properly, particularly at night. As you can imagine, these articles generated a lot of public concern over the loss of this vital facility, and I feel that I must support their calls for this car park to be withdrawn from sale. This car park is used mostly by shoppers and commuters during the day, whilst in the evening the ground floor is used by the many people taking advantage of the thriving local entertainment facilities such as the Creative Innovation Centre, KICIC, to those that know it better, the lawns and the many restaurants and public houses nearby. It was suggested at the executive meeting that people could use the multi-storey car park as an alternative. Can you imagine leaving the lawns or KICIC after dark and walking into the multi-storey car park? It is very difficult to access, and it is closed in the evenings for a very good reason. We are trying to attract people to Taunton. If they cannot park, they will not come. Yes, in a perfect world, they'd all use the park and ride, they'd cycle, they'd walk. However, in the real world, they want to drive. Losing these 269 conveniently situated spaces will hugely affect Taunton's already fragile economy. It also makes financial sense for the council to retain this vital asset. To support my case, I wanted to share the estimate of the asset's value. However, this was detailed confidential in the executive report, so I'm unable to do so. What I can point out to my fellow councillors is that this facility is currently generating enough revenue to cover the estimated freehold valuation in short order, thus making the decision to dispose of this car park ill-conceived, in my opinion. Of course, I realise the council needs to sell assets. However, selling this one will undoubtedly damage our county town's economy, whilst making no financial sense whatsoever, based on the figures provided to me. I therefore ask that this car park be removed from the list of proposed disposals. Thank you, Chair.